Hello sailors, this is the Dodgy Kebab and you're watching the Halloween 2015 special. In this video I'll be looking at the Hallows End world event on different servers to see how it plays out. First of all, let's go to vanilla with the help of Nostalruis. I think it's because of the patch number they're running, but there is no trick or treat option at the innkeepers, which is something that both Valkyrie and Kronos do have. Like I say, it's probably because of the patch they're running, but although I'm not 100% that the treat part is actually working on Kronos, because I didn't see any benefit. The apple bot bin on both Valkyrie and Kronos is totally broken, and you can't select the barrel of apples. It does work on Nostalruis though, and the progress bar appears, but it doesn't add any apples to your bags. Moving over to Goldshire, and there are no quests to do in Nostalruis.
Dodgy, in vanilla they didn't have any quests to do.
Really? This was it? It's a bit rubbish, ain't it?
Shut up you cataclysm nab, this shit is hardcore.
Alright, let's look at some burning Crusade servers then. On both Excalibur and Hellground, going to an inn will let you select the trick or treat option from the innkeeper, as well as being able to properly use the apple bobbing barrel. Here on Hellground though, trying to do the quests at Goldshire, that's a waste of time. You can pick them up, but the practice fires are not burning, so it pretty much ends here. Over on Excalibur now, and it's the same story in Goldshire. None of the fires are burning, so you can't do any of the quests. Both servers are equal, almost as if they're running the same core.
Hey Dodgy, how about the Headless Horseman event on both of these servers?
Yeah, a bit of a sore point that one. I only have a top level character that I can use on Hellground, so I can't test Excalibur. As I can't test both in the same way, I don't want to make one look better without giving the other a chance, so we better leave it and move on to Wrath the Lich King. Here we are at Dalaran WoW. It all seems to be working nicely at the inn over at Goldshire. The practice fires work perfect, as do the building fires, and the Horseman's head quest as well. It's all very impressive, and they've shown that they've improved over last year. Over on True WoW, and the trick-or-treating is working there too, as are the candy buckets and the apple barrels, but True WoW lets itself down with the Goldshire quests, which all fail to work. Although I will give a mention to the fact that they do have the random conflagration debuff working.
I'm into a bit of conflagration myself.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're thinking of something else there, Flair. Anyway, in its first appearance on the Dodgy Kebab channel, Warmane's Lordaeron server doesn't have the event at all. You can see it's marked on the calendar here, but there's no decorations, no quests, nothing. Poor show lads, I expected a lot more. I do have a max level character on both True WoW and Dalaran WoW, so we can check out the Headless Horseman events. Dalaran WoW nails the encounter perfectly, and even beats last year by having the Horseman's phase working really well, as well as the quest section, which is also flawless. But I would like to note that I'm not sure the pumpkin model used for his head is the correct one. True WoW comes in second here, although it does have the quest section working now, and although the encounter does work as it should, they lose points for having totally the wrong model entirely for the Horseman's head. It's not even a pumpkin, it's an elemental monster. So close guys, but Dalaran WoW beats you this year. Let's move on up to the Cataclysm realms, and it's time to head back to Warmane. Okay, so this commoner is offering far too many quests, but okay. Oh, and you can't properly use the candy buckets. The apple barrels are broken. Does trick-or-treating work? Yes, it does! And now I look like Mr. Games Master Reviews. Over in Goldshire, you can pick up the quests, but there's no fires to actually put out. I do have a max level character here, so I can check out the Headless Horseman boss. It starts off a bit wobbly when the Horseman takes the longest ever detour to get to you.
Like a mouse, like a mouse, like a mouse, like a mouse.
When he finally gets there, it starts off okay, even if it suffers from the same problem as True WoW by having the wrong model for the head roaming around. It totally falls over and pisses its own pants a little way in when the Horseman suddenly becomes invincible and there's nothing more you can do apart from leave the instance. Okay Flair, who's next?
We are ending with Atlantiss.
Oh well, they'll fucking walk away with this, won't they? Here on Atlantiss, and the apple barrel works but the candy bucket doesn't. The trick-or-treat works, but where are all the Halloween decorations? There's none in Stormwind. There's none in Goldshire. Also not in Goldshire is the quest NPC. neither of the practice fires or anything. Inside the Lion's Pride, the only thing showing it's Halloween is the candy bucket, and that doesn't work. For shame, Atlantis. For shame. I never thought we'd see Atlantis lagging behind Warmane, but here we are.
I'd agree. Not having the decorations up just spoils the feel of the event.
So there we are, the servers we looked at. There was no difference than Burning Crusade front. Dalaran WoW wins this year, and Warmane beats Atlantis. Atlantis.
And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Hold on, Dodgy. Atlantis just showed their new Hallows End scripting just as we finished this video.
Oh, I'm trying to review moving targets here, Flair. Give me a break. Hello sailors, thank you for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to support me in my future videos, there's a Patreon link down there if you want to go that way, or by request I've now added a direct PayPal donate button, so if you want to do it that way, do it that way. There's other things you can do. You can follow me on social media like Facebook and Twitter, and why not have a look at these other videos I'm linking on the screen right now. Anyway, that's all, bye bye.